Yo, people, come back to another video, and it is Premier League Game Week 36 preview coming down right to the end. And we've got some massive games for the top and for the bottom teams. So, yeah, let's get into it. But let me first get some comments. Be a Softest fan. Keep smashing that like button. So, yeah, let's let's see, people. Let's see how things pan out. So, first game is Leeds United versus Newcastle. Leeds United have not won a game in the last 6 matches. Matches. Newcastle got a emotional defeat against Arsenal. Wouldn't say not emotional, mentally damaged defeat to Arsenal. Um, will they kick on again? We will see in this game. Um, Newcastle are good away from home against them against Leeds. Leeds are struggling right now. This could be one of those games that Newcastle disappoints in a bit. Of course, the last season, the reverse fixture ended 0. Could see the same way, almost. Of course, Leeds only picked up a close to 1 result, loss, not result. So I'm gonna say this is going to be again a tight one. I'm going to favor Newcastle by the smallest of margins. 2-1. I'm going 2-1, 2-0. Fair enough. I'm, I don't think it's for me. It's either 1-1 or 2-1 to the Magpies. So next game is uh, both teams are fighting for a European spot. Not, but one team's fan base wants to get Europe, the others doesn't. Tottenham play Aston Villa. It's 6 versus 8, 3 points in it. Aston Villa win. They go equal on points with Tottenham. They won't surpass them, but they will surpass Brighton for the time being, unless they smash Tottenham by 4 goals or more. So then they will go above them. Tottenham fans don't really want to get any type of Europe, so yeah, I don't know. It's up. I think it's mainly down. Then the owners will realize and maybe will sell the club. So I think it's down to that. Um, but Aston Villa have gotten 2-1-0 defeats. Again, they're struggling to score. Not to score goals, to better the chances they got. Um, they lost both of those on the road, so it's going to be a welcome back home for Aston Villa. If you look ahead to it, recently Tottenham have dominated Aston Villa. Aston Villa last time they got a result against Tottenham was in 2021, but that was away from home. They have struggled to beat them at home. Best result they have gotten in recent history against Tottenham at home is a 1-1 draw in 2012. So, saying that, I think Aston Villa coming back, I think they will win this one 2-1 to Aston Villa. Um, So yeah, Nottingham Forest play Chelsea. My team, of course, picked up a surprise victory over Bournemouth. Nobody expected it. Um, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we can do against this Forest side. So, without a matter of ado, let me get into my lineup for you guys. Just then, has gone 3-1. Fair enough. Enough. I just quickly want to check something. Okay, so they're so busy. So that's so busy going on. But yeah, my 11. So, clearly Mendy isn't going to get game time, so I'm going to go with Kepa. In the middle, of course, Thiago Silva rumored that he might leave. If Silva leaves, I might be done for real. Let me just put Silva. Then on the left, by the Sheila Kane had a great game against Bournemouth. Fofana, absolute great game. He also had so yeah. How did I say? What? It's all James isn't injured. No. Who's who's injured? Is Rhys James injured? Yeah. Rhys James injured. So Ruben, I don't want to see Mr. Aspilaqueta near this 11. And then I'm going to go with Anzo and Kante. Okay, and then Felix up top. Yeah, Felix up top. False 9. And then Mudrik and Madueke. Okay, so that's that for me. So how I will do this is we've got all and Ruben there. So I want Hole to tuck in a bit. Or and then Ruben can go forward. Or Ruben tuck in a bit, Hole go up. Or let's say Kante goes up, then Ruben tucks in and we're done. If Enzo goes up, Hole tucks in, um, Enzo goes up, Hole tucks in, and then yeah, and we go back to this, and then Ruben, of course, can also help there out. That's the shape. You could also switch to a back four of Fofana, Badashile, and Hall. We could see something like that. Ruben there. So that's a good thing of this formation. We got. Yeah, you need to be left back. So Hall. So we could see this formation could switch to a 3-4-3 or a 4-3-3. Of this, Fofana, he can go to right back. Hole drops into left back. Ruben, he can drop into midfield if needed. Or we could. Oh no, we can't do the other way. But Chile can't play left back. So yeah, so I think we can definitely do something against this first side. It is our last winnable game as much as I want to say it isn't. We did pick up a 1-1 draw in the first game of the year. We played Forest away. So will it be another 1-1? I'm I'm not hoping for that. I'm hoping for win. That's why I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. Sorry, a 2-1 win for the Chelsea. And hopefully we can do this. So 3 games, 3-2-1 predictions. Next game is Crystal Palace um, versus Bournemouth. Now, this game again, Bournemouth. They won 2 games, they lose. They win 2 games, they lose. That's been their pattern for the last few weeks. Crystal Palace, after that win against Southampton, they have had um, some shocking results. Most of them have been away from home. They're back at home against Bournemouth. 8-8 Palace dominate them, but we have seen 1-0 Palace, a 5-3, then a few draws. Um, but Palace have gotten the upper hand against them. But away from home, 2-0 draws, 2-0 wins, sorry. Yeah, lost 4 occasions. Crystal Palace have won home and away. So saying that, I think Palace will win this, but I'm going to pick another high scoring game. I'm going to go for 3-2 high scoring game. Crystal Palace offer up as another treat. Um. So yeah. So yeah. Next game is Manchester United versus Wolves. Manchester United, like they like the team they last beat, Aston Villa, have picked up two 1-0 defeats in a row. They lost to Brighton 1-0, late controversial penalty, and then awful mistake from David De Gea um, to make it awful, yeah, thing from him where he didn't save the ball. Wolves, they last time they beat United away from home 1-0. Usually the score in this match is 1 or 2, one of the teams. Can United coming back from the road, coming back to Old Trafford, going to receive a warm welcome? Could they do it a 1-0? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go controversial. 1-0 to the Wolves. 1-0 to the Wolves. Wolves. Let's see some of just Rand's predictions. 1-1 in the Crystal Palace Bournemouth game and 2-0 United victory. Fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, JPT is joining and speaking for me is the stage. Yes, JPT, how are you, mate?
Good man, good, good. Happy to be on the Premier League Gameweek show. So just yeah, good to be back. Been busy.
Yeah, I've seen you on a few streams today, for us. So yeah, but I've just spoken on the United Wolves game. So yeah, your prediction for this one, of course, United have gotten 2 losses in a row away from home, 1-0. Um, could they go back to Old Trafford after 2 away games and get a win over Wolves? Recent history show it's usually a 1-0 scoreline. type game. The last three results was 1-0. What? Why do you reckon? 1-0?
Yeah, I mean, surprise. I mean, I think with West Ham was I think the bigger one that I think that yeah they lost to. Brighton, what a game. It's Luke Shaw. Got to keep your hands. That's not basketball. And I think United are going to go back to the winning ways. With Wolves, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, they do have decent attack, but with Varane supposedly coming back, even if he's not fully fit, I think that's just perfect timing for them. Even without Rashford, they have enough attack and um, to cause a problem for them, and they're going to need everything they have for the midfield, especially when you're going to be going against Ruben Neves. And um, I think United are going to come to a similar approach how they came to Villa, who admittedly were red hot, uh, before the Man United loss, and I think they're coming off of wins versus Newcastle, beating them 3-0. It was surprising to see, but um, I just think Wolves don't have enough. And then with Varane coming back, I think they're gonna keep a clean sheet. The only way I can see them dropping points is if, excuse me, if De Gea has a howler again, which I don't think is gonna happen versus this team. Big up Chelsea fan.
Yeah. I said 1-0 Wolves. But I just saw Wolves have only won 2 games away from them all season. So
Last one came versus Southampton on February 11th.
yeah, so I'm going to change that to 1-0 United. Yeah, those ones came against Southampton and Everton.
Relegation
Um,
games, man. No.
Relegation sides really.
Mhm.
So yeah, you've gone what for 2-1 United, right?
Yeah, just 1-0. Just 1-0.
One
That,
no, so
that's gonna come off of Bruno as well.
fair enough. So yeah, Leeds, Newcastle.
Newcastle, I know they're upset losing to Arsenal at home. I mean, St. James, you don't really see Newcastle losing there often, but when you have the 95% of the season champions, Arsenal, still in contention. Let's not rule them out like they just bottled the league already. It's still very close. Might go down to the last game. Um, it is possible that with one game we're going to talk about that City might be in for a surprise, but we'll see that in a second. With Newcastle, yeah, Leeds, they're not going to help their cause to stay up in this game, and I think they're going to leave, or Newcastle leave Ellen Road winners 3-0. Leeds, sorry, it's not good enough.
Fair enough. I've gone for a tight 2-1 Newcastle. I think this one will be close because Newcastle, I think, will have a bit of a shock to the system of that also result. So, yeah, I've gone 2-1 to Newcastle, tight one. Aston Villa Spurs. Spurs, they dominate this fixture, but it's Spurs. It's Spurs away from home. Um,
This one.
Literally, I've won 5 games all season away from home. Last time they won away from home was was Fulham on the 23rd of Jan.
And you know what? It's,
So
it's not going to change. Villa, like I said, all of April they were red hot. I mean, they ended in April almost undefeated. Just Manchester United, I think they came out surprise winners. But Villa, they're going to go back to their winning ways. And Ollie Watkins is going to have a good evening. It's going to be, I'm saying, and Villa also too fighting for European spots. And I'm still kind of trying to do the math in my head that because I forgot about the whole Champions League qualifications, Europa qualifications format that's changing starting next season.
that's only yeah from next season
Mhm.
onwards.
So which
So
it's still. I mean, I'm not a fan for that, but I think they're gonna make they're gonna try to go into climbing the table, beating. I see. Oh yeah, Villa 4, Spurs 1.
Oh, you cut out there for a sec.
Hmm?
Uh, you cut out there for a sec.
Oh.
What was it?
Villa win 4-1.
4-1. Oh my days. So 4-1 scoreline does mean they overtake Brighton and
The,
close their points, the goal difference, sorry, by 3.
mhm.
So we've
Honestly,
talked
Spurs right now should be where Villa's at. I mean,
yeah,
really, it should be Spurs at eighth, and then Villa
the
right.
rest.
It's just how they've been looking like, yeah. But that one win that they robbed from Brighton, um, that's gonna probably save them from embarrassment.
Yeah. Chelsea Forest. I've gone with this lineup by the way.
Mhm.
I don't know what lineup you want to go with, but I went with this because if Enzo or Kante bomb up, then Ruben can tuck in or can tuck in, and we can switch to a 4-3-3 with this formation with all as left back, and then Ruben was there.
Yeah,
So
'cause,
that's why I've gone with that formation. I don't know personnel wise. Any changes you would make? Maybe a cover.
the one thing is at right back, it's um like if it's a back three, then yeah, that would make sense. I just don't know how Fafana would be at right back. I don't like us going with the back four, but if
I
right
think
now, huh?
yeah. I think that's just like if we can switch to that. Like mid game, if we see stuff midfield maybe we can then go there. Or we could put Barashile left back, but that's a bit of a stretch.
I,
Um
Kukurea is injured or is he out?
yeah, he's injured.
Uh, then yeah, Lewis Hall would make sense. Even though
Yeah.
I really want to see him back in midfield, but if he's been looking good as a left wing back, then fine. If we're trying to switch to a back four mid game, then I would. I don't know. We need Silva. I mean, I would love to say that we can give him rest and then have him out and then put in Chalaba and then that way he can switch off to a right back if needed to convert to that. But right now, Badashile, he needs to start. I think that yeah, the back three lineup is good. Uh, I would agree with the midfield and the wing backs. Madueke has to start. He's been probably arguably our best player for the past couple of weeks. Um, as much as I would want to put like a natural striker up top, and Abba's not gonna be here much longer. And every time he starts a game or he's involved in the game, um, the fans just lose their minds. They just get so upset about why is he playing? Why is he starting? He's not proper Chelsea, whatever. Um, I just don't know if I would put Felix up top too. Uh,
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
Havertz.
maybe yeah. If anything, Kai Havertz. Um, and I think we just yeah. I mean, either way, if you want to leave Felix there, it just we would have to come out something similar to. I mean, Sterling. I don't think he should be playing. I don't trust Pulisic to start neither. Mount is out for the rest of the season. Oh, Datro is. I mean, we could use Datro for fun unless he's out on loan, which I don't think he is.
No, no, no. We can use him, but yeah, we can put him there. I'm happy.
I mean,
I'm happy with it.
if he's a striker, we have nothing to play for now. Even if we
Yeah.
somehow win all out of our games, I mean, which one we're not going to beat City. Two, I don't know how we're going to look like versus what is it, United. But
Oh,
why
so
not? Why
much.
not have them play? I mean, we are already safe. We can't go down. I don't care. If we finish at 17th. If if that's how it is. It's let's see what we can use for next season. Poch can get a better idea of what to expect, how these players go together, and that again is all the under the assumption that he's actually going to join. I don't know. I would have hoped that by now that they would have made some decision, and he can start as soon as possible to do this clear out and let us know what players he prefers. Rumored Lukaku, which that scares me, and then also Pulisic as well. Um, but that again, that's all depends if he stays and demands the players he wants and the players he doesn't. Which concerns me because I think Nagelsmann or Enrique were giving like a list of demands, and he's not the one in favor. But if Punch
Yeah,
puts his foot down, then by all means listen to the man.
I think Poch um is it's basically final details, but we don't know. It could maybe have a tenor. So yeah, our home record is not good. But if your score prediction,
I mean, I was like, our record overall, it's just not good. it's, it's. I predicted a 2-1 Forest winning, and that sucks to admit. But you know me, anyone who I do predictions video knows me. I speak as if I'm gambling, and I would not take Chelsea because one, I don't. First of all, I don't even bet with Chelsea because I don't know what to expect at this point, and two, I think that we just got a blip versus Bournemouth, who's also struggling. Forest, they are a team that they're in sides, but they can show up. They can both. I mean, look how they did versus what was surprisingly a good game was versus Southampton. They beat the likes of Liverpool. I'm trying to think of another like that they pulled off as of late. But it's a team you can definitely not take lightly. And um, but again, at this point, does a lot even matter? I mean, I would love for our boys to fight till the very end, but I'm just saying if even if they give it all and lose, it's well, okay. We're safe. Like it's we're not going to get Europe. And even if so, do you want Conference League football? Do you want? I
no,
mean, I don't even know if we will make
yeah,
Europa.
no, we won't get that. We need to relax a bit on that. But next game is Crystal Palace Bournemouth. I've gone for a high scoring game. Again, I've gone for 4-3. No, sorry, 3-2. 3-2.
For this one, I'm going 2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace. Fair enough. Um, next game is United Wolves. Yeah, we did that one. Of course. Next game Southampton versus Fulham. Southampton again struggling on that losing run. They did put up a good effort away from home against Forest, losing out 4-3. Fulham beat Leicester 5-3, ending a w- uh, losing run. Could we see them go on and beat Southampton? I can see it. But they haven't beaten Southampton away from home recently. But it is a different season, and I'm going to back them. 2-1 Fulham in this game. No prediction.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is just for sure going to, I think, solidify Southampton's relegation if they are not already mathematically eliminated. Yeah, it. I think that maybe Southampton, being that they're at home, they're not the best home team either, but anything can help. And also with Mitrovic still not returning, at least no, yeah, he comes up to the very last game versus Man United. This
Yeah, second last game.
second last game. Okay. Uh, I I'm gonna give Southampton maybe a bit of I don't think that it's gonna happen. I think Fulham wins, but I'm calling a 1-1 draw. Willian on the score sheet and maybe James Ward-Prowse if he's healthy. Um, I mean, other than that, that's all I can see at best for Southampton.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Brentford, West Ham. Your prediction?
This one should be a Brentford win. West Ham coming off a game recent or just yesterday versus AZ. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name of the club, but tough win, 2-1. Now going to Brentford. This is gonna be this one should be a good one. Um, I'm predicting a Brentford 3-2 win. Mm, yeah,
Fair enough. Uh, uh, yeah, for me, uh, West Ham got a surprise victory against United. Brentford should win this game. They have won all three games they have played against each other. I'm going for 2-0 to Brentford in this one. Everton City, there's only one winner really. Um, Everton did beat Brighton 5-1 one though, so
and
could
also
see could see Everton maybe doing something, but I think they will have enough. I'm going with a 2-1 City.
I mean, not only is Everton just coming off a big surprise win versus Brian, but remember last time, or not even, I'm not even sure if it was last time, but when it was at the Etihad, it was a 1-1 draw. So I wouldn't count them out, and also being it's at Goodison Park this time,
Yeah, that was this
Mondi's
season.
football. Yeah, I think I mean Man City do have an eye on Champions League this Wednesday or this upcoming Wednesday, and that might be enough of a distraction that they could drop points. But I think even with their B team, City can leave Goodison Park, and this is where I also predict a 3-2 win. Um, yeah, City knows that they can't drop any points neither. As much as they want to win Champions League, the one trophy that they're missing, um, they cannot. They were gifted their lead back on top of the table, being that Arsenal, and coming going to a winless streak since Liverpool and up to when they played us. So yeah, I think City went 3-2.
3-2.
Mhm.
Yeah, I said 2-1, maybe 3-1, but I'm gonna stay with 2-1. And Arsenal Brighton. Of course, this game is after the City game. Brighton, of course, surprise loss to Everton. I think that will play on their mind, and that will force or will give Arsenal basically another one. Of course, last season Brighton did beat them 2-1 at the Emirates, but I think that result will play on their mind, and I'm going to go with convincing 2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah. Again, Arsenal know that they have the work cut out for them now. They also cannot drop any points. This is one. I think this it might be the last big game in their schedule that could be realistic. Point droppers for them, but they just came off a big win versus Newcastle at St. James, which very difficult to do. And I think they just found their back to their winning ways thanks to us, unfortunately. Um, and now they're going to go and host Brighton, who are dealing with some injuries. Lamptey's out. Solly March is out. I'm trying to think of anyone else who's out as well. Webster, I think, is out as well. Mm, yeah, and the title race is going to go back, still be close. And Arsenal leave winners 3-1.
Fair enough, 3-1. So yeah, next game is Leicester City versus Liverpool. Liverpool 6 games on a winning run, playing away at Leicester. Of course, we know FaZe um, scored what, two on goals. Yeah, no way. He scored 3 goals, two on goals and one and the Leicester goal. Yeah, I think it was that. Um, yeah, FaZe. Well, let's go Liverpool.
So you're saying what's the score going to be?
I think Liverpool win. I'm just gonna check last results. Early on, yeah, no, yeah, he scored two on goals. They scored those two on goals for Liverpool in reverse fixture.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Fires or I forget his name.
so this
Um,
one, Leicester City have gotten a good record. Last 3 times they have beaten Liverpool at home. 1-0, 3-1, but Leicester City, let's be honest, they're down in the dumps. Liverpool should win this one 2-1.
yeah, no, it's Leicester, man. It's gonna be sad to see a team like that. Not long ago, at least for me, it didn't feel that long ago. These guys were crowned champions, and to see them most likely going down because I don't see them winning another game this season. Uh, the one thing is that just Liverpool, it's a whole different team when they play away from Anfield. It's not saying they're gonna lose to this game, but uh, it just you never know when it comes to Liverpool. It's a little bit unpredictable. But I am going with a Liverpool. Um, I'm going 2-1. I don't. I'm trying to think who might score for Leicester, but it could be more. Liverpool can run away with this just because Leicester City have been awful, especially when it comes to the goalkeeper. Did not replace Kasper Schmeichel as they expected because that was just. I'm so baffled by it. I don't know why that happened. Um, and Ward has been terrible. Iverson even worse. It's yeah, it's a shame to see like a team like that go down after what winning the leagues almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, uh, it was. So yeah. But to predict the last game, Newcastle versus Brighton. Um, and a prediction of this one, Newcastle
This is
usually.
when is this
And
game?
then again, it can go 50-50. So yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
Your thoughts?
yeah. So is this going into the fixture like
Yeah,
after this?
double game week one, rescheduled game on
Oh,
Thursday.
oh, okay, okay. On Thursday, this is gonna be a good one. I think, but I'm going with. I don't think this will be could be high scoring. I'm gonna go with Newcastle 2, Brighton Brighton 2. I think
Newcastle to
Newcastle could win
Brighton.
this, but maybe Brighton just do enough to.
Fair enough. I think for me, Brighton again away from home. Newcastle going to back them 2-0. Might change, but yeah, off right now 2-0 Newcastle. So yeah, that's of the predictions. JPT, where can people find you?
Um, I'm gonna be posting a reaction stream or reaction video pre-recorded. Um, Sometimes Sunday. It is Mother's Day weekend, so shout out to everybody celebrating Mother's Day. Shout out to the mothers out there. I will be out and won't be doing a live stream for the watch along or anything. But yeah, reaction video, data time podcast. I have not uploaded anything much, like a lot, very inconsistent on it, but trying to pick things back up since now I'm done with my busy part of work for the next 8 weeks. But yeah, see me there, and also catch me on Orsos Football, Luca AFC. As well, even with Tony Claude Gunner TV and Chelsea Dance Channel, of course. So yeah, thank you, Hannah, for having me on your stream, and yeah, it was fun. It was been a long time.
Yeah, but yeah, yourself, mate. Thank you for putting on. And yeah, you guys know where to find me. Basically, but yeah, there will be a few TikToks out. Some of our predictions out. And of course of the championship predictions. So yeah, be up yourselves, people, and we'll see you in a bit.